If you're a coach, founder, or service provider using YouTube to get clients, the biggest reason your videos aren't converting is simple. Your CTAs are in the wrong place and said the wrong way. Most people wait until the end of the video to ask someone to book a call, but 60 to 80% of your viewers never make it to the end. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the CTA funnel, the same conversion system you'll see in channels like Alex Omozi, Dan Mattel, and other top performing business creators. This is how they turn pure value content into consistent booked calls without selling in the DMs. Let me walk you through the process. PS, if you need help signing clients from YouTube, click the first link in my description. Okay, now let's look at why CTAs need a strategy, not a sentence at the end of your video. Most creators think a CTA is one line at the end of the video. But in a funnel, a CTA is actually three strategic touch points placed where your viewer is emotionally open, logically convinced, or ready to take the next step. There are three types of buyers watching your video: emotional buyers who take action instantly, logical buyers who need proof and clarity, committed buyers who stay till the end. That's why you need an early CTA, a mid CTA, and a final CTA. Let's go through each one. So the early CTA catches emotional buyers. The early CTA is subtle and happens in the first 45 to 60 seconds. You're not selling, you're not pushing, you're simply giving them a shortcut. For example, as an early CTA, I would use this. By the way, if you want the system I'm explaining in this video already broken down step by step, there's a link in the description. So this CTA works because of something called peak emotional state. Right at the start, viewers are hopeful. This might solve my problem. This creator gets me. This is exactly what I'm struggling with. So you capture that moment before retention starts dropping. The purpose of the early CTA is to capture fast action buyers and email leads early. Now let's talk about the CTA most founders ignore or don't even know how to use. So it's the mid CTA, and the mid CTA catches the logical buyers. This is the most important CTA in the whole funnel. It happens right after peak value transfer. The moment you've just given them that insight lesson or step that makes them say, oh, that's why nothing I tried worked. Psychologically, when someone gets a breakthrough from you, they trust you, they see you as the expert, they assume your paid stuff must be even better. They're now logically ready for the next step. Your mid CTA is positioned something like this. So if you need help implementing this in your business and want me to build this system for you, there's a link below to work with me. So there's no pressure. It happens naturally because it's the logical next step. You just gave them a solution that's mind-blowing. So the logical next step is to get the next solution, which is working with you. So the purpose of the mid CTA is to convert logical viewers who need more evidence that you know what you're talking about. And last but not least, the final CTA. This CTA catches the committed buyers. So this CTA is simple. Anyone still watching your video is already sold on you. So here you have to reinforce the problem they came with, the clarity they gained, the next step they should take, which could be joining your email list, subscribing to your channel, watching the next video, or booking a call with you. So your final CTA could be something like this. For my channel, this is something I would use. If you want us to build your YouTube client acquisition system so you can sign 10 to 15 high-ticket clients every month without being a full-time YouTuber, the link to book a call is in the description. So the CTA doesn't need to be clever. You don't need to be clever. It just needs to be clear. What exactly was the whole point of the video, and how can you guarantee that they are going to get whatever you promised in the video by taking that next step, by rewarding them for watching your whole video? The CTA just needs to be clear because they're already committed. So like I said earlier, you need to reinforce the problem they came with. If they want to lose fat, if they want to scale their business to 10K a month, if they want to get views on Instagram, whatever it is, you have to reinforce it and make them understand that this next step is going to help them get that thing faster. So that's the CTA funnel. The CTA funnel works because it matches human buying psychology. The early CTA catches the emotional buyers, the mid CTA catches the logical buyers, and the final CTA catches the committed buyers. When you place CTAs based on behavioral triggers, not random moments, your videos convert without forcing anything. It just happens naturally because it's happening literally where these people would normally take the decision to buy. So if you want help building your full YouTube client acquisition system, from your content strategy, scripting, editing, thumbnails, and funnel, all the way to booking sales calls every single week, then book a call using the first link in my description. We'll take a look at your business, map out your funnel, and show you what it will look like to scale with predictable clients. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.